Like praying in tongues is voluntary. You can pray in tongues. As I'm sitting here right now, I could decide to start praying in tongues. Pray in tongues voluntarily, but praying, groaning in the spirit, which is often the work of the Holy Spirit, is an involuntary act. It's not something that you just come up with and begin to groan. It doesn't. If people do such things, well, it's possible that you are expressing your flesh, except if it is inspired by the Spirit. Most of the time we don't just wake up and start groaning, or maybe you just get faced with life challenges and you start groaning. Groaning in the Spirit is the work of the Holy Spirit himself. He is the one who does it. But praying in tongues is done by the believer. Your own spirit is the one doing the praying. It is important to differentiate that, because Paul was able to differentiate it. It talks about in 1 Corinthians chapter 14, it talks about the believers praying in tongues, praying in tongues. But here in Romans 8:26, it's talking about the Holy Spirit interceding for the saints because of their inability, their weakness. So the Holy Spirit in groaning takes over the burden of intercession and labors on behalf of the saint or the believer with sounds too deep for words. That's what groaning is all about. That's the way I define groaning. It is the Holy Spirit taking over the burden of prayer and labors in intercession for the saints or on behalf of the believer with sounds too deep for words. So definite sounds are not formed in this case. It is the Holy Spirit doing the praying, and so